absolutely incredible. The wedding ring fits perfectly.
Well, it's one less thing we'll have to buy, Santiago.
Sure.
Well, if it was up to me, I'd keep it on.
You shouldn't worry, because you're going to be wearing that ring for many years. Well, I hope your marriage lasts as long as my parents. Theirs lasted over 50 years.
We're going to grow old together, aren't we, my darling?
Yes, that's the idea.
Until death us do part, right?
Well, I just hope the death bit isn't for tomorrow, Barbara. Isn't that right, Sophia?
My daughter is a terrible romantic.
Yes, of course she is. Mwah! Santiago's my Prince Charming, aren't you?
Well, let's just hope your story ends like most fairy tales do, with the famous sentence, "They both lived happily ever after."
Amen.
Well, I must go. I'll leave you with your fairy tales and your other stories.
Santiago, no, don't go yet, please, darling.
We've been together the whole afternoon.
Yes, I suppose we have. But I always feel that we never have enough time together, my darling.
I'll call you. Goodbye, Sophia.
Goodbye, Santiago.
Mwah. I love you, my Prince Charming.
So do I. Bye now. I'll call you.
Bye. I'll see you out.
As in every couple, one loves more than the other. Pity that it's my daughter.
Perdona si te estoy llamando en este momento, pero me hacía falta escuchar de nuevo, aunque sea un instante.
Here. Take this, Margarita. You'll feel better. Come on, Margarita. Okay?
I learned early on walking these streets. I spent hours walking up and down here when I was younger, with no shoes and a hole in my stomach. I was so afraid. So afraid, really afraid. Whenever I saw a shadow, I thought that someone was after me. I didn't know what to do. And so I would just start running as fast as my legs would take me. Running was my only defense. I would run. Run till my feet bled from all that running. Then I would try to find a hole somewhere that I could lie down in. I didn't care where it was. In a park, on a piece of wasteland, anywhere. I'd take some cardboard to cover me. I didn't care. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore, Augusto. Please stop it playing.
It's okay. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
I told them that Augusto would try to stop by the school tomorrow.
Right. Yes, that's fine. At the moment, he's in no state to talk.
I wonder what happened to him and Margarita.
No idea. All I know is he's not well, Sylvia.
Did you see the state she was in, huh?
I don't understand it. I mean, what on earth could have happened between them?
It's her fault, I'm sure of it.
We don't know that.
I may be talking out of turn here, and I know you don't want me to interfere, and you even defend her. But I just don't think their marriage is a happy one.
Look, Sylvia, you should know that couples go through difficult periods.
Of course I do, Lisa, of course I do. And Carlos and I have hundreds of fights. But they're soon forgotten, and afterwards we make up. There's something in our relationship that keeps us together. There is love, Lisa, and I think it shows, no?
Well, I guess. Sure.
But I don't see that in that couple. Well, yes, in Augusto, sure, but not in her.
Augusto is too nice sometimes. I have the feeling Margarita doesn't know the kind of man she married.
She doesn't deserve him.
We know Augusto's character, his great kindness, his courage. But one day she might push him a little too far.
And that day the whole world will tremble.
She doesn't know what he's capable of doing. Phoebe!
Hey, Mimi. What are you doing here?
What did you expect me to do? Go inside and explain why you didn't come home from school with me?
Hey, I got a job.
No.
I'm working in a music store.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna make loads of money.
How much?
Only the legal minimum. But then I'm just starting.
They asked me about you in class.
What did you say?
I told them you were sick and didn't come to school.
Oh, thanks, Mimi.
But you're gonna have to go back there one day, Phoebe. You can't be off sick for the rest of the school year.
I'll think of something. It can't be that difficult.
That's precisely what I'm worried about. What you're going to think of next.
Come on, Mimi. Let's go inside.
No, I can't. You've no idea how long I've been waiting for you out here. I should have been home at least an hour ago.
Thanks for helping me, Mimi.
No, please don't thank me. That way I won't feel responsible for encouraging you. See you.
Excuse me for not having come over earlier, Ernesto, but I had a court case.
I wanted to know if you talked to Santiago.
Yes, I'm afraid what Ramirez said was correct. He's been giving the men orders not to interfere with the clinic.
What does he think he's trying to do?
I was under the impression... Didn't you talk to him? I thought you'd convinced him.
Has he gone crazy? What the hell has gotten into him? Doesn't he realize that if we don't get the land, our project goes under?
It's probably the idealism of youth. You know, he likes to think he has principles and mustn't...
Yes, but I won't allow his principles to get in the way of this project.
Okay? You're the boss, you decide. You tell me what to do, and we'll do it.
Estoy muriendo, muriendo por verte.
Yes? Oh, Augusto. Did you give her the tranquilizer?
Yes.
Need help?
We need to buy another bed. I was thinking we could put a bunk bed in and give Bibi's bed to Sylvia.
Nobody's complaining. You don't have to worry about it.
You know what I was thinking? To build on your room. Sylvia's room is pretty small, too.
Hey, that's a good idea. Yes.
I don't like the idea of them living on top of each other. There's no way to live.
They're living just fine, Augusto. Hey, come here. Come and sit down with me. We haven't had a talk for ages. Remember how we used to talk? Staying up all night? It used to be such fun.
Since Sylvia came to live here, things have changed a bit.
It's to be expected. She always liked to order us all around. When Mom passed away, remember how Sylvia took over the household? Boy, was it perfect. The meals were on time. Everyone had their place at their table. Our clothes were always clean. Your shirts were even ironed.
Yeah, we called her the General.
Yes. How she hated that. What is the matter, Augusto? I know something isn't right.
Lisa, you know something? In spite of how hard everything was for us being orphaned, We managed. We got ahead in life, right? There was love and respect. We always helped each other out in crisis.
It's thanks to you. You wouldn't let anyone separate us. So for us, you were like a reservoir of love. That's the way I remember it.
Lisa, if I could help my family like that, then why can't I help Margarita? You see, in spite of the love and support that I try to give her, she still feels very distant and lonely, apart from the rest of us. Lisa, when I got married, I gave my all for Margarita, like I did with all of you. You were the sole reason for my existence. Living without Margarita is unthinkable.
Aurora, you have to learn from your sister. See how nicely she's sleeping? I hope you're not going to make a habit of this, you little monster. Aye. No, we don't have any cream. Don't believe it.
I'm starving, Sylvia.
Oh, please, my darling, I need your help. I need you to go and buy a carton of whipping cream.
Come on, jeez. Why didn't you ask sooner?
Carlos, I've only just realized I needed it. And if you want to eat dinner tonight, then you'd better go and buy the cream. Because without it, no dinner.
And how do I know what kind of cream to buy, huh?
It comes in a white can with some blue on it. It's just whipping cream.
All right, wait a minute. There must be dozens of white cans with some blue in the store.
Oh, well, one which contains whipping cream.
Come on, Sylvia, shopping really isn't my thing.
Well, Carlos, make it your thing. I can't do everything on my own.
All right.
Carlos! Hold on. And take Aurora.
Take her along?
Yes, and don't complain. I'll give you both of them. Think yourself lucky.
Right. And when you have your cream, I'll get a whip so you can whip me just like a donkey. Huh?
Well, I want some whipping cream.
The white can with blue in it, huh? It's okay, I'll get it. I was going out anyway. Coming.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. How can I help you?
I came to see Bibi.
Sure, come in. Excuse me.
What is it?
Well, if my girlfriend won't come to visit me, I'll have to visit my girlfriend, won't I?
She was visiting a customer. Then she was going out with a friend of hers. I wanted to surprise her, so I went upstairs to invite her and her friend for a coffee.
Which pleased her, I imagine.
No, she was mad as hell. Then she accused me of spying, saying that I didn't trust her. I had to force her to come home with me. And halfway, she jumped out of the car.
Really?
Don't say anything about this, please. You know that Sylvia and Margarita don't get on with each other.
No, of course I won't. Not a word.
By some miracle, she wasn't injured. But then she started to walk away. I had to leave the car in the middle of the street. That's why we were in a taxi. I had my car towed away.
But why on earth did she do that?
If it wasn't because I know her, and I understand what happened in her past, and if I wasn't so protective of her. For the first time I had the feeling that everything could end. You see, the woman I saw there wasn't the woman I knew. She was fragile. Everything was fragile. Even our love. I can't just give up on Margarita. I don't want to stop believing in us. I don't want us to finish.
No, of course not. Of course you don't, Augusto. You love her. And it's gonna work out. You wait and see.
Margarita, I don't want to play games with you, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I cannot accept this gift. Here.
Don't think that you're gonna get rid of me that easily, Santiago. Now I am part of your life forever. Ever and ever, Santiago. Forever.
Estoy muriendo, muriendo por ver.
You mean she stitched you up after you had the fight at the construction site?
I thought that with all the animosity between us, she was going to rip my arm off.
And it was after that you ran into her again at your mom's house?
Yeah, it was crazy. Precisely the day I was going to tell my mom we'd set the wedding date.
Santiago, does Lisa know about Barbara?
No. No.
Ah. Then since you saw her at your mom's place, you've not seen her again.
As it happens, I gave her a ride back from my mom's.
Well, that was the least you can do. She lives out in the sticks after all.
And on the way, I ran out of gasoline.
Ah, not for the first time.
So we spent the morning together. And since then, I haven't been able to get her out of my head.
Lisa's very special.
And pretty.
Intelligent.
Loyal.
I like her.
Me too.
In that case, we're just going to have to put up a marquee in the garden just in case it rains on the day.
Oh, Mama, it won't rain on my wedding day.
I forgot. It never ever rains in fairy stories.
Of course it doesn't, Mama. Hey, Papa. We've had a great idea for the wedding reception. Come with me outside. Come
Is
on.
your boyfriend here?
No.
You know where he is?
No.
But I thought he'd be here.
He isn't. What's up, Papa?
Sophia, give me one of those pills you take for your headaches.
What happened? Argument with Santiago?
Listen, I just want one of those pills for my headache. Is it too much to ask, Sophia?
So what do you think? It's a tricky situation.
You're right, Santiago. I really don't know what to say to you. There's just not your side in this. There's also Lisa's. I like her too.
Well, that's precisely why I came and asked you for your opinion.
All right, just forget her.
You what?
Well, you wanted my opinion. You got it. Santiago, Lisa's a very sensitive person. She may seem very strong and professional and everything else, but I know her well. When it comes to her feelings, she's defenseless.
Did you used to go out with her?
No way, man. When she was a member of the swimming team here, she had a boyfriend. I don't know what happened, but I know he left her, and she suffered quite a lot. Since then, I don't think she's had any other boyfriends. But that doesn't mean she hasn't had lots of guys after her. Forget about Lisa.
Well, the last thing I want to do is hurt her.
Yeah, but you're getting married in 3 months, right?
I know, but...
Then just forget her. Leave her in peace. Otherwise, she's gonna fall for you, and you're just gonna drop her.
Hi, Roberto.
Hi, how are you, Lisa?
Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Stop it, Roberto, stop it.
Come on, Lisa didn't say anything.
I know. But if my brother Augusto catches us, who knows what he might do?
Well, in that case, why don't we go outside so we can be alone, you and me?
Can't we just talk here?
Talk right here? But what about?
I don't know about anything. We don't have to kiss and make out all the time.
What's wrong with it? You want to talk? You go and see your Mimi.
I don't believe this.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. What about that guy? The one you kicked out of the pizzeria? The gangster you called him.
Of course. Great topic of conversation. Just wonderful.
Well, I only wanted to know if he was dangerous. I'm sometimes on the street alone. What if I run into him?
Well, you cross to the other sidewalk, and you telephone the police for help immediately. See, that guy is a dangerous thug who's always getting in trouble.
I don't know what time we'll be eating. I sent Carlos out for some cream and he still isn't back yet.
Don't worry, Sylvia. Nobody's hungry.
You making tea for Augusto?
No, for Margarita. I'm going to be in the bedrooms. If you need me, Sylvia, is that okay with you?
Making tea for Margarita, how ridiculous can it get? Is it too much to ask you to set the table?
Of course not.
Well, I'm going.
You can stay for dinner as long as you help. That's assuming my husband manages to find the cream.
No, that's very kind of you, but I promised to help my dad at the shop tonight. Ciao, thanks.
See you later.
I'll go set the table.
Bibi, the school called today.
What did they say?
They said Augusto was supposed to go and see the college principal. They gave you a document he was supposed to sign, didn't they? Bibi, say something, or will I just have to guess?
No. I really can't stand the smell of tea.
It'll help.
Lisa, wait. I want to have a word with you.
Sure, what is it?
Come and sit with me. You know, Lisa, you are the only one of the three sisters who doesn't hate me.
No one hates you, Margarita.
Ay, please, I know what they think. But anyway, what's the point? That's not what I want to talk about.
So then what is it?
You must promise me that you won't say a word about it to Augusto. Not one word, understand?
Well, only if it doesn't affect him.
I need to know if I'm really pregnant.
Do you think?
Well, I don't know, but since you're a nurse and you go to medical school and everything, I thought...
Augusto's gonna be so happy when he...
Augusto won't know about it. Please understand this. If I'm not pregnant, can you imagine his disappointment? He's going on all the time about having a baby. He'll feel so let down.
Well, it's easy nowadays to find out if you're pregnant or not.
Well, of course. But if I am pregnant, it's only a matter of a few weeks at most. And with all those tests they sell at the pharmacy, you have to wait 1 month at least.
Well, in that case, we can do a blood test.
Really? Can that be done fairly quickly or not?
If you want, you can do one tomorrow.
I could do it that soon?
Of course you can.
Oh, well. If I'm not really pregnant, I'm going to be so disappointed. But if I am, my whole life's going to change completely.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Not a word about this to Augusto, okay?
No. If the test is positive, then you'll be able to tell him yourself.
Thank you, Lisa. And did you tell Augusto?
No. He didn't forget to go to your school, did he, Bibi?
Oh, please, Sylvia, don't tell Augusto.
Bibi, I don't have any choice.
Oh, please don't, Sylvia.
Do you need any help? Have you set the table?
No, Bibi was just about to do it now.
I'll help you.
Augusto! No, never mind. It can wait until tomorrow. I'm going to tell Augusto tomorrow, so you'd better find the courage to tell him tonight, okay?
That's the end of the story.
We're gonna grow old together, aren't we, my darling?
Yes, that is the idea.
Until death us do part?
Yeah, but you're getting married in 3 months, right?
I know, but...
Then just forget her. Leave her in peace.
Estoy muriendo, muriendo por verte.
Papa Augusto?
Yep.
Well, it's just, you see...
For heaven's sake, Carlos!
Look, give it to me. Let me see. Is this or is this not whipping cream? Come on, tell me.
Carlos, it's condensed milk.
Did you see what he brought me back to cook the chicken in?
I walked up and down every aisle in the store, and the only blue and white I saw was that can she has in her hand.
You could forget about dinner.
But I bought what she asked me to get. The things I have to put up with.
You were saying, Bibi?
Oh, nothing.
Well, I think I'd better go to the pizzeria. Be right back.
Wait for me, Lisa.
Hey, you're leaving pretty early, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. See, I have to revise with Mimi.
Uh-huh. And does Sylvia know?
No, I haven't heard from Sylvia since last night's condensed milk incident.
Not surprising. And Augusto? You seen him?
I left him a note on the table. Now, come on, Lisa, we're gonna be late.
I'm coming. I've never seen you in such a hurry to get to school. Wow.
Ramirez. Hey, Santiago. Does that car parked up the front there belong to Ernesto?
Yes?
Who is it?
No. That doesn't mean you have to misinterpret the action of our engineer Ortega.
Well, we were agreed that if the trash was removed from against the wall of the clinic, then I would receive an installment.
I don't have time to mess around with installments, Serpa.
Well, If you really want to get your hands on this land, you're gonna have to give me more time.
I've already given you enough time and enough money. There's nothing more. Nothing.
Well, it isn't my fault that this local matter suddenly became a national issue, huh? It's in all the papers and on the television. The rules of the game have changed, I warn you.
Is this supposed to mean that you want more money?
No, not for me. However, I think we're gonna have to grease a few palms to get a majority at City Hall to authorize the sale of the land.
You won't get another cent, Serpa. Not one more cent. You hear me? Not before I see action. This clinic disappears once and for all from this land.
It's not gonna be easy.
Neither is your life gonna be if this project doesn't go through. And let me tell you something else, Serpa. If you don't see to it that I obtain this real estate, I may well lose out my shopping mall. But I'll make darn sure that you're ruined, because everyone will get to know the part that you played in the whole affair.
Don't think I'll let you
Let that be your final warning.
Hi there.
Delia, what's the time?
You fell asleep working again, didn't you? I brought you a cup of coffee.
How could I have fallen asleep again?
Be reasonable, Jaime. The way you always work late every night, it's only normal that you should fall asleep.
No. It's not because I was tired, Delia.
Well, your coffee.
It's because of this job offer in the city. It's driving me crazy. I can't concentrate on my work, and
Come here. Now listen to me. What happened won't happen again. You have changed.
You do remember what I was like when you first met me, don't you?
The doctors told me there was no hope at all for you. They didn't know who you were or where you came from. But in your eyes, I saw, beneath all the dirt and confusion, I saw another man. A man that I believed in. And today I still believe in that man. Today more than ever.
Ernesto, where were you?
I needed to see someone at the clinic.
I guess that you must be mad at me for changing the orders you gave to Ramirez, but
I thought you were committed to this project as I am.
Well, of course I'm committed. I've invested myself fully in the planning and the design, haven't I?
Really? And what good is it if the project falls through?
Well, if it does fall through, I have a lot more to lose than you do. I've been looking for an answer to the problem, and I think I may have found one. I thought that instead of buying the land, the city council might agree to an exchange. That plot we have on the south side. I could even draw up plans for a more modern clinic, right?
Well, come by the office and we'll talk about it.
Lisa.
Estoy muriendo por ver.
Lisa, yes? There's someone here to see you. Coming? Excuse me, please. I wanted to see you, senorita. Ah, yes, you're the mother of the little boy you and that gentleman took to the hospital. Remember? Sure, of course. And how is he doing? Well, thanks to the gentleman, my son is much better. Santiago.
That's it.
He's a good man. You know, the doctors have told me that thanks to the operation they performed on my boy, and that your friend paid for, he's gonna be just fine.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, really.
Thanks, but I need to ask a small favor.
Of course, what is it?
Well, I made these coconut cakes here, and I was just wondering if I could take them to him.
Of course, yes. Yes, of course you can.
Oh, good.
He works at the construction site. Come on.
Thank you.
Look, there he is.
Yes, that's him.
Santiago! Santiago!
She's friendly all of a sudden. What did you do?
You wait here.
You remember this lady? You took her son to the hospital in your car.
Of course. How's your son? Is he better?
Thanks to you, he is. And I wanted to come over and thank you personally and give you these coconut cakes I baked. Thanks.
That wasn't necessary, Senora, really.
Of course it was. You're like a saint to me. You know, I'll always be grateful to you to the end of my days.
Well, I'm far from being a saint, I assure you. But thank you. And, well, thanks for the coconut cakes, too.
You're very welcome.
Senor Ortega, someone's on the phone for you.
All right. Senora? Well, thanks again for the cakes.
It's nothing, really.
Santiago? Hey, what is it? You didn't even look at me.
No, I really can't talk. I'm busy right now. Bye.
I missed my appointment to see the school principal. Bibi didn't tell me anything about an appointment.
Lisa and I were sure she hadn't told you, but we didn't want to say anything last night. It really wasn't the right moment.
Where's Bibi? I want to talk to her.
She left home early this morning. She left a note for you. She's revising with Mimi.
I'm going straight to see the principal.
Wait, miss, don't run away, please.
Look, Senora, I'm sorry. I should never have come here.
You did me a favor. It was so kind of you.
I must be stupid. What was I thinking?
Please wait. What's the matter? Why are you in such a state? I don't get it.
Senora, I don't get it either. Now, you don't need me anymore, right?
Well, no, I can just take the bus over the road.
Okay, in that case, I'll leave you here. And I'm so glad your son's going to be fine. Goodbye.
Wait, are you sure you're all right, dear?
No, I'm stupid, Senora. Can you believe yesterday, just for one moment, No, it's ridiculous. I didn't think anything, and much less felt anything. I mean, what could I feel in me? Absolutely nothing. Good day, Senora.
Good day.
That's done it. Hello?
Santiago? My darling, what happened? I've been trying to reach you.
Oh, yeah, I was out late with heavy air. My cell phone wasn't on. I had no batteries.
When Papa came back, he was really upset. He asked where you were. Santiago, what happened between you, huh?
A work problem.
But you two have never had an argument before. I don't get it.
No, it wasn't an argument. It's just that we happen to have differing views about a minor problem, that's all.
Well, I want you to patch things up, Santiago. I can't stand you two being mad at each other.
We're not mad at each other.
Well, whatever it is, I don't know. Just tell him he's right about everything and we'll avoid any further upsets.
I can't believe you're saying this. You don't even know what this is about. And instead of worrying about the problem, all you're concerned about is making sure I don't have an argument with your dear Papa.
I just don't think it would be very convenient for you two to argue. Our wedding day is 3 months away.
Not convenient. Barbara, I'll call you. I can't talk now, okay?
But, Santiago? Why on earth did he get so upset?
Senorita, I've been waiting 2 hours to see someone.
Senor, we expect everyone to wait their turn. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I really can't go any faster. I'm sorry. We handled that lady perfectly. She was extremely nervous. And after your visit, She was as calm can be.
Well, it's because I have magic hands, Carmen.
Really? I'm sure you do, Doctor. We're starting to get a backlog in outpatients.
Hey, Dr. Carmona was looking for you. Where were you?
Off wasting my time. I'm sorry, Doctor. I really didn't mean any offense. But it did turn out a waste of time.
None taken. Back to work.
Do you see, Lisa? What? Dr. Davila winked at me.
Wow.
I think he really likes me. Don't believe a word he tells you. It's all make-believe. All men are the same, Carmencita. They wind you up with their stories. They make you think you're worth something. They turn you upside down, and then one day, poof, they disappear. And you end up a nervous wreck wondering where Prince Charming and his promise of eternal bliss went. Everyone is the same. Did you understand that, Carmencita? Now you can't say nobody warned you.
Good. This one looks fine. It's not too far. Seems to be a pretty big lab. Let's see. 2, 1. Hello? Morning. I need to make an appointment for a blood test to know if I'm pregnant. Uh-huh. I see. So that means I have to come in on an empty stomach, doesn't it? Yes, that's fine. Well, I'll be right over then. Thank you. Well, Margarita, just cross your fingers.
Perdona si te estoy llamando en este momento, pero me hacía falta escuchar de nuevo, aunque sea un instante, tu respiración. Disculpa, sé que estoy violando nuestro juramento. Sé que estás con alguien que no es el momento, pero hay algo urgente que decirte.
You'll feel better. Come on, Margarita. Okay?
I learned early on walking these streets. I spent hours walking up and down here when I was younger. With no shoes and a hole in my stomach. I was so afraid. So afraid. Really afraid. Whenever I saw a shadow, I thought that someone was after me. I didn't know what to do. And so I would just start running as fast as my legs would take me. Running was my only defense. I would run. Run till my feet bled from all that running. Then I would try to find a hole somewhere that I could lie down in. I didn't care where it was. In a park, on a piece of wasteland, anywhere. I'd take some cardboard to cover me. I didn't care. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore, Augusto. Please stop it playing.
It's okay. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
It's absolutely incredible. The wedding ring fits perfectly.
Well, it's one less thing we'll have to buy, Santiago.
Sure.
Well, if it was up to me, I'd keep it on.
You shouldn't worry, because you're going to be wearing that ring for many years. Well, I hope your marriage lasts as long as my parents.
Theirs lasted over 50 years.
We're gonna grow old together, aren't we, my darling?
Yes, that's the idea.
Until death us do part, right?
Well, I just hope the death bit isn't for tomorrow, Barbara. Isn't that right, Sophia?
My daughter is a terrible romantic.
Yes, of course she is. Mwah! Santiago's my Prince Charming, aren't you?
Well, let's just hope your story ends like most fairy tales do, with the famous sentence, "They both lived happily ever after."
Amen.
Well, I must go. I'll leave you with your fairy tales and your other stories.
Santiago, no, don't go yet, please, darling.
We've been together the whole afternoon.
Yes, I suppose we have. But I always feel that we never have enough time together, my darling.
I'll call you. Goodbye, Sophia.
Goodbye, Santiago.
Mwah. I love you, my Prince Charming.
So do I. Bye now. I'll call you.
Bye. I'll see you out.
As in every couple, one loves more than the other. Pity that it's my daughter.
Perdona si te estoy llamando en este momento, pero me hacía falta escuchar de nuevo, aunque sea un instante.
Here. Take this, Margarita.
I told them that Augusto would try to stop by the school tomorrow.
Right. Yes, that's fine. At the moment, he's in no state to talk.
I wonder what happened to him and Margarita.
No idea. All I know is he's not well, Sylvia.
Did you see the state she was in, huh?
I don't understand it. I mean, what on earth could have happened between them?
It's her fault, I'm sure of it.
We don't know that.
I may be talking out of turn here, and I know you don't want me to interfere, and you even defend her. But I just don't think their marriage is a happy one.
Look, Sylvia, you should know that couples go through difficult periods.
Of course I do, Lisa, of course I do. And Carlos and I have hundreds of fights. But they're soon forgotten, and afterwards we make up. There's something in our relationship that keeps us together. There is love, Lisa, and I think it shows, no?
Well, I guess. Sure.